Hey, how you doing? So we're going to try something very different today. This is something I did earlier, and I decided I was either going to make a blog post about it, or I was going to do a stream, and I think I'm going to do a stream. But this is going to be a pre-recorded stream, so there's going to be no chat or anything. That's okay. So what am I doing? Well, I don't use... I've always been one of these guys that wants to program on stream and do it live and with people around, stuff like that. But I can't even do that with a dude like behind me. I can't, because you don't like seeing how the sausage is made, and you feel like a fool and yada yada yada, and imposter syndrome, whatever. It doesn't matter. Point is, I think I found something where I can enjoy coding, and it's going to be terrible, and it's the point, but it's also, well, you'll see. Okay, so. Alright, I have a whole new scene set up here. So what's going on here, what you're seeing over here, is I didn't write any of this code. What I ended up doing is I went into, I started playing with Github Copilot Edits, which is like I use Copilot all the time. It's one of my go-to things. I love using it, and yada, 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 yada. But Edits is something I haven't touched yet. And Edits essentially it's one of these coding agents that just automatically builds things. What's weird is that there is an agent mode, but I don't know the difference between what I'm doing here, because what I'm doing here is exactly what I expect. So maybe, I don't know, you'll see. Anyway, the point is, we're going to recreate this, but it's going to look different. And oh, that'll be interesting. No, we can type it. It's fine. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. This was essentially this was coded via large language model. And it started like this. Essentially, I'm going to paraphrase, but it started like this. Create a workspace with HTML, JavaScript framework, just a blank project, like that. And it went through and it generated all the content and everything like that, for just a boilerplate HTML JavaScript application. And I said I want to include libraries well, at first I did something stupid. I said I want to put a cube on the screen, and I want it to rotate, and on a purple background, a red cube, like that. And at first it tried to do it with CSS, and it actually did something kind of cool. It took a square, a div on the screen, the center of the screen, and it ended up using scaling to go like this, up and down, which gives the illusion of a cube doing this. All right, that was clever. I thought it was fucking clever, and I was like, all right, that's not what I wanted. So that's actually what I said, is that I said, I don't want to do this with CSS. I want to do this with a 3D canvas. I had to make sure, and I had to think of the words that I want to use that, I know that 3D web rendering is done on a canvas, and there's WebGL and all that stuff. So I had to make sure I was specific. I said, I want to put a cube on the screen, and I want it to be, using the canvas and yada, yada, yada. So... And then it starts pulling in 3JS, and if you know that does a lot of like 3D rendering, and exactly what we're looking for. So it pulled that in. At first, it tried to pull it in from a CDN URL, and the CDN URL didn't work. And for whatever, it was either hallucinated or it was an old thing and it doesn't exist, or it doesn't matter. Then I said, look, if you want to use NPM, go ahead, make a package file. And it's like, oh, okay. And it made a package file with 3JS in there, and I just had to this is the only typing I had to do, NPM I, and to install and enter, and then it installed all this stuff. So then that was working, but all I had was a blank white page. I said, add some content so that and this is literally the wording I used, add some content to the scene so that or whatever, so that I can tell that 3JS is working. And it pulled in example code, and it ended up populating the content. It ended up populating main.js, which you can see here, and it did, and it was just, there was just, and I forgot what it put on the screen. It put like a I think it just put a cube, which is what I wanted in the first place, but I think it's just a coincidence. Because that is like the quintessential thing, that and a triangle and whatever, whatever. But it did it. And it created this plane underneath, and it created the cube in the middle. And I was like, oh, that's fucking great. And then I took it another step. I said, make the cube red and make the plane on the bottom blue. And it did that. And I was like, oh man, that's cool. And we went through a couple of other steps like this, as far as, and I said, hey, can we add a texture to it so that it looks like, so it looked like an earth texture on the cube, so it looks like a, and it tried several times, and there were issues where the URL it made again was either hallucinated or something, but then one of them wasn't hallucinated, and it was the texture we're seeing here on the earth here, and it worked great. I was like, holy shit. So Arid is on the cube, and I said, okay, well, can we make the cube a sphere instead and wrap the texture around it? Perfect Earth. And that's the one you're seeing here. And I was blown away. And then I was like, can we add a shadow under the Earth? I'm like stretching my luck here. I'm like really pushing my luck. And I said, can we add a shadow underneath it? And it added lights to the scene. And then I reran it, and sure enough, there's a fucking shadow on the ground. It was a little light. But I said, can you make the shadow darker and also place it directly underneath the earth so it looks like it's like that? Now, again, this is the wording I'm using. And there it was. I was like, holy shit, this is great. Can you make it bounce up and down like on a sine wave? And there it goes. It's doing this. Can we add some text? Put the words "Welcome to Earth" in the bottom of the screen, and that's actually what you see down here. It didn't know that I meant in the scene, like as a 3D object. It wouldn't just modify the HTML. It's like, oh yeah, we can do that. It's fucking easy. It's a div. I'll stick it on the bottom. And I was like, oh yeah. That's right. I didn't specify, and that's fair. It's on me. Can we make it a 3D object? And all this shit. And that's where it. And this is where I left it. And I was like, this is fucking amazing. I mean, I had to correct little things here and there that were just like very minor things. But for the most part, this was mostly just, just speaking of it. So what we're going to do on this stream is we're going to recreate this. Maybe do something else, maybe as inspiration strikes. But the idea is to recreate this. And we'll see where, like how far we can get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the console here, and I just want to move this out of here. Let's see. I'm making a mess here. Vib was for another project. I just typed something quick. Doesn't actually mean anything. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, I see what I did. Alright, hold on a sec. One sec. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's get rid of this. And get rid of this. And we'll kill the server because it doesn't exist anymore. Make sure there's no... Let's get rid of that Vite directory. Or Vite, I say... What the fuck do I say? Do I say Vite? I know it's probably Vite or something like that, but it's like... Vite? I feel backed into a corner. I don't know how to say... Alright, whatever. Alright. Oh, shit. Alright. So we're in a completely blank directory. We started from scratch. We have nothing in the browser. I've left... Oh, fuck. I killed the server. I was going to keep the original up. That's alright. We can... It's in another directory. It's not gone. So we're not even gonna open. We're gonna close the console, and let's give us some space here so you can see what the hell is going on. Get OBS back over here. Okay. So we're gonna clear this out. Now, edits is usually on the secondary sidebar, and it's distinct from the chat. It's a distinct thing. And if you're using this on enterprise, you have to have your organizer. I think they have to turn. I have the person that manages the organization. I think they have to turn this on. Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just fucking do it. Sorry, I'm just kind of scattershot right now. All right. So I'm gonna try to use the voice interface, and let's just see if it works. I don't know if like I can use this and the microphone at the same time. We're gonna find out. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So we're gonna type. We're gonna slum it with our fingers. All right, so let's see. Because I wanted it to be a little more conversational. If I type, I'm not gonna be. All right, whatever. All right, create a workspace. Oh, this gets hairy. Shit. Okay, there we go. I just had to test something out before I did it. All right, so what I originally wrote is, I'm just going to paste it here. Create a workspace for a JavaScript/HTML application using Three.js, and then we're going to modify that to. Let's jump ahead, because this is what I stumbled over before. Create a workspace. Create a Vite workspace. Vita. It's life, right? Vita. I'm gonna try Vita. No, I'm gonna try Vite. Try Vite. Create a Vite workspace for a JavaScript/HTML application using Three.js. Also create an npm package to pull it in. Okay, so then what it does, let's expand this a bit. So it's going to go through all this. It's going to go and try to figure it out. First thing I noticed it did is that it tends to take what I wrote and it rewrites it like in English. And in this case, it says to create a Vite. This is pissing me off. This is a curse. I'm just gonna call it Vite because apparently that's where I'm defaulting to. To create a Vite workspace for a JavaScript/HTML application using Three.js, follow the following steps. Initialize a new Vite project, install the three packages as a dependency, set up the project structure with the basic Three.js scene, open an npm package to pull in the workspace. And here are the steps in the files. And it goes and it creates a directory. It goes in and it, or at least it's telling me that I have to. It's doing some of that. Like we're already in that directory, so I don't know how it rectifies that. But we're gonna have to npm create. So it's created. Has it created that? Yeah. So it's done all this already. So it's installed. Where's Vite? It's not in there. See, npm create Vite. It's just gonna go back and forth. Vite latest Three.js app template vanilla. Now, are you saying I have to do this, or has it created it? Because I'm not seeing it in the package here. Fuck it. Let's just keep it. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just keep it. That's the other thing, is that you have to accept the code. Now, if I click done, this conversation will go away, so I gotta remember not to do that, because sometimes the context is important. So the first thing you'll notice is that these all look like they have unsaved changes, because that's what I notice it does. If I accept it, it modifies the code in the editor. So I'm just gonna go through all of I know there's a save all command somewhere, but we're just gonna do these one at a time. Auto formatting kicked in right there. So we're gonna open a console. It does not automatically run npm install, so we're gonna do npm install. Added it just added HTML. It's acting like, look at this. It's like in script start npm run dev from inside Three.js app. But there's nothing in there. Well, this didn't happen last time. Where is the... Where is Vite inside NPM? Vite is typically installed as a development dependency in your project via NPM. It resides in Node model. Yeah, I know all that. To check if Vite is installed in your project, look for it in the dev dependency section. So it's not there. Did it change the file? It didn't. It didn't. Why is it saying 4 files changed? Oh, I see. This is part of it. All right. Can you just add it yourself to package? And it'll just fucking do it. Can you just do it yourself? I'm too lazy. I'm too tired. I'm too human. Do it for me. Alright, Alright, so it modified package.json, and now it's added V. So now, oop, shit. Alright, so now we'll go in npm install. Okay. Is this gonna work? No, it's not gonna work because we're in... This is such a bad idea. Alright, yeah, okay, so... Wait, is not connected to our... I'm doing this the stupidest fucking way, so just... I'm not even that sober, so don't judge me. So we'll yell at it. Vite is not connected to our 3DS app. It's not connected to it. Oh, okay, so now we'll see what it's done. We're just gonna be a real dick to it. We'll see how bad it goes. To connect Vite to our, to your app, we need to configure the to use Vite. This involves adding a Vite.config. Well, see, why didn't it do all this already? Involves adding Vite config file, updating the scripts in the package.json. So now there's a package.json inside here, which is Vite. All right, so let's save these. Accept them all. Keep everything. Good to go. Alright, so we're gonna install again. We're gonna go into... there's no need for this 3JS, but I'm just gonna run with it. Alright, so whatever. Now we get double the node modules. See, realistically, if you were using this tool, you wouldn't let it do these things. You just go back and you rewrite things and... we wouldn't just be accepting a double directory thing. We're just having fun. So we're gonna think about it. So, you run dev. Okay. So now we're gonna load it over here. So now we got a cube. So that's nice, right? Isn't that nice? So here's an issue we had last time. I know because I saw this going on. I was like, oh man, why isn't it like resizing? Why is it? This is crap. Because you have to do this. You have to tell the computer you want it that way. So we're gonna go and we're just gonna click done. We're gonna start over, basically. Actually, I'm gonna try something. Usually, what I'll do is I'll drag the app into the context because but I'm not going to do that this time. I want to see something. All right. So let's say I got to, the canvas does not resize when the browser window size is changed. Have it resize accordingly. Resize observer, but he didn't do this last time either. Before it just added a hook to the resize event. See, it's gonna be a little different every time, I guess. So we're gonna keep those changes. We're gonna save and then save the files, and I'm gonna reload, and it doesn't work. It worked instantly the first time before. Okay. This does not work. Alright, so now it's going to try to fix it. I think I have an atomic solution if this doesn't work. I wish I could just verbalize it into the thing. This is pissing me off. Alright, so it's done a bunch of stuff. Is it hooking yet? No, it's not. Wait, alright, fuck it. What am I doing? I'm not supposed to read code, I'm supposed to just do it. Alright, so let's see. Fucking Christ. Okay, remove the polyfill. Nonsense. I'm gonna be an ass. Okay, remove the polyfill nonsense and just use a resize, a basic resize event, a native browser resize event. So it's getting rid of the polyfill. Be gone, poly. Oh, you know what? I don't think I npm installed when it tried to use the polyfill. I think that was something I was supposed to do. I think that's probably why it didn't work. It just dawned on me. Yeah, I didn't npm install it. So it probably worked! I am so sorry, computer. Alright, let's try let's try it again. Oh no! It's not working. Alright. I mean, are we still we're not using... Oh, I didn't save. See? That's a folly. See, I bet it works now. It does not. Okay. Okay. All right. This is not resizing properly at all. All right, let's try that. Let's see what it does. Let's see if it figures it out. There they come. Come the changes. There we go. So let's see. Use false to avoid resizing the canvas. Hey, why the fuck was that in there? Alright, fuck it. Let's just see how it goes. Alright. I think that was it. Oh, come on, man. I got way past this the first time. Did I save? Did I forget to save? Alright, let's just fucking kill this. Oh, you know what? I wonder... Let me just rewrite this. The canvas is not resizing. Browser. Size, please. Okay, I'm back. So, let's see. Where did we leave off? This was ensure the canvas matches window size. Resize canvas. I can't fix this myself. We're gonna have to keep it, whatever changes it did, because that's what we're doing here. We're letting it do 99% of the work, unless we can't. So we saved everything there. Hey, reload. Oh, why isn't this fucking working? Canvas should match, yeah, match window size. The canvas already matches the window size based on the current implementation. A resize canvas function ensures that the renderer size and canvas style dimensions are updated when the window is resized. No other changes are needed. Well, I just want to restart this just to see, just in case it's something stupid. Yeah, see, it's not proper. No, it is not resizing at all. Ensure that the canvas size is properly by verifying the blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's the kind of stupid change I'd make. Well, let's just stick it in a function and make it an inline function. See if that changes anything. No, it's not. No, it's just, this is not where I expected to get caught up. This sucks. All right. I don't know what to tell you, man. Isn't... I can't... I could word that better. Do you sense my frustration, computer? Oh, look at this. Over here, now it's putting in... Oh, that's interesting. And of course it doesn't work. Is there anything in the console? It just dawned on me. No, there isn't. That's fine. Okay, so... Can't look at it. I can't fucking look at it. Canvas does not resize on browser resize event, but it does resize on page load. It must always resize when changed. Add debugging to confirm the resize event is triggered. Look at that. It actually added a little bit of console logging up here. That's kind of... I haven't seen that yet. It must really be frustrating. All right. That's fair. Oh, look at that. Wait, nope. Nope. Canvas is not... Nope. So now I can tell it console log did not show up in the console. Okay, so we'll keep that, keep all those, save it, hit reload. Still nothing. No, it's gonna go now. It's doing the existential crisis thing. We're gonna go and add an event listener to make sure this is basically saying, is this even fucking working? And that's fair. That's what I would do. I would be questioning everything. So do I have? There's nothing. All right. So we're not even seeing. Yeah, that's a favicon error. We're not even seeing. All right, that's V. We're not even seeing. We're not even seeing this one. Add event visitor. Still no console logs. Just. I would just say still no console logs. The issue might be that DOM event is being added after the script is already executed. Blah 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 blah. So you can try that. Try whatever you like. Whatever you like. That makes you feel good. All right. God, why do I get this like creeping feeling that something's being overlooked? We're seeing it down here. We're on port 5173, so it's not as if there's another instance of this and I'm just having a brain fart. I'm gonna try. Let me try Firefox over here. I'm kind of curious if it's. Yeah, it's suffering the same thing. That's fine. Hey, as long as we're all miserable, that's fine. That's all that matters. All right, so. Oh yeah, don't forget. No, it's over here. Don't forget the Discord down here. Join up. Why not? You already got 1 million of them down the side anyway. What's one more? Fuck. Anyway. For more exciting, incompetent AI content. All right, so we're not seeing anything here. It's just, it's still empty, man. The console logs not appearing. The issue might be related to the browser's caching. Yeah. See, there you go. I'd be like, yeah, maybe it's just caching. Maybe something's not caching properly. Or maybe something's in cache. All right, so, oh yeah, there's nothing here. There's nothing fucking here. What's going on? Oh my god, I'm giving this thing like... Wait, what the fuck are we editing? Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, so... It was editing the wrong file. It made its own little special J. Okay. Let's take it out of here. But look at this. This is main 3JS. So HTML is trying to load main.js. That's this one here. That's this one here. And that's down here. It's saying that's the oh wait, no. 3JS. Okay. So we're gonna get rid of this. You know what? We're giving this fucking thing an existential crisis. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and take the one from this main.js. It's bad. It should not exist. And we're just gonna delete it. And we're gonna get rid of source directory. And we're just gonna overwrite what's in main.js with this. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you have to do manual stuff. Okay, see, look at that. Now all the console look. Yeah, I'm so sorry, dude. All right. Oh Lord, but what's up? Now what's up? What? Now why is it like this? All right. Oh, Jesus Christ, whatever. All right. How do we approach this? Okay. Okay, I found the error. You were editing the wrong main.js. I have moved that code into the correct main.js. We're going to do this. We're going to drag this into the context. So now I'm seeing all the console logs and the resize events. This poor fucking thing. It's like, if it had hair, it would just be like, I don't understand it. I'm putting a fucking console log in the script raw. It's not in a function. It's just in there raw. It should load. Where is the universe? You know, I mean, but I've been down that fucking road myself. Except here, I could just wipe your mind and start. I wish I could get a good mind wipe every now and then. Oh boy, wipe out a lot of shit. Anyway, so all right. Now, okay. I have lost, however, the green spinning cube. To restore the green spinning cube. Alright, so we'll do that. Let's see what happens. Save it. We got our cube back. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, baby. Very nice. Okay, now get rid of all the debug stuff. Be gone! Yeah. So now we can look over all the things that you actually removed. It removed the console log at the top. It removed all the... we didn't have to remove comments. But whatever. We can just tell it to put them back, too, afterwards. We can just be like, document this fucking thing. So yeah. It's got rid of all the shit. And it got rid of the inline function, resize canvas, because it's like, oh, okay, now I can just put it back the way it should be. That's very cool. That is so fucking cool. So we're going to keep all that, and we're going to save it. And here we go. Now the question is, what is going on up here? I'm not going to touch it. There is a 20% white gap at the top of the page. Fix the white gap at the top of the page by ensuring the canvas and body take up the full height and width of the viewport. Let's see what happens. Well, it got rid of the border around here, which is something I was going to actually have it do. So, just we're gonna cheat here. I just kind of want to see, like, what the fuck is causing that? All right, there's clearly nothing in there, but all right, well, it's not scrolling either, so that's all right. Nope. I got rid of the border, which is nice, but there is still a gap along the top. A large gap along the top. Fix a large gap by doing this and that. So now we're going to make a bunch of changes. Oh, you're going to go and change the page size in JavaScript. All right. You want to do that. All right, there it is. And it only took 35 minutes. But a large chunk of that was a misunderstanding. Hooray! All right. Okay. Perfect. Maybe we can give it an attaboy here. Perfect. I'm glad it worked. Let me know if you need further assistance. Well, I do. All right. So let's see. This now we want to change that into. You know, one thing I got to do here. Hold on a sec. In fact, I'm going to pause this. Okay, I'm back. So let's see. What's the next stop on the thing here? Okay, we didn't get a plane here. Last time I made this a little more correct to the aspect ratio. It was a little squished. There was a plane and it put it there itself last time. It's not here this time. So let's see. Add a blue plane sitting just under the cube. I think that'll be good. Alright. This will add a blue plane under the cube lying flat on the XZ plane. So we'll keep that. I'm gonna save it. And there's our plane. Very nice. Very nice. And of course, we're resizing like a motherfucker. We're gonna close that for now. Although I think I definitely want to make the. I'm gonna put this underneath, and that'll make it a little cleaner, I think. Oh, but I want to keep an eye on whether there's going to be errors or not. Okay. So let's see. We have our plane. Let's see if we can get a little fancy. Can you please add? All right, so let's add a texture to the plane of water. Oh, hold on. Add a water texture to the plane to make it look like water. Okay. So it's gonna add a water texture. It's having me bring my own texture. That's not good. But that's fine. I mean, it is good because we're gonna have to get it. So now it's all right. Using texture loader, loading path of water, yada yada yada. Replace with your actual texture. See, now if we were just using this to modify our project, you know, if we weren't doing this from scratch and making it do it all on its own, this would be awesome. This would be perfect. We'd just be like, oh, I can just drop my thing there. So we're gonna keep that, and we're gonna save it. And of course, it's gonna throw an error because that texture isn't found. Can you provide a water texture? Let's see how that goes. Sorry, I can't assist with that. No. You know what? We're going to say no. We're going to re-roll that response. I forgot I could do that. Sorry, I can't provide it. Yes, you can. Wait, what did it just do? You didn't do anything. You just changed the phony baloney path. But I'll... So we can just do this. I'm just going to call it textures. Because that's what we used last time. And we're going to keep it. Let's just re-roll it. Yeah, path to texture. You gave me one before, though, man. Oh, you gave me an earth texture. That's what it was. All right. How about a water texture texture URL. Okay, it's replaced it with... Is that going to work? I don't know. I have no idea if texture loader... It does not. But what we can do is see if this is actually a real URL. Because I am kind of curious. Watertexture.jpg. Alright, fine. Fucking fine. This is a 3D... This is 3D... Oh, textures. Okay. See, this is where I'm not gonna bust its balls. I got lucky last time with an earth texture. So let's find a water texture. I feel like I've violated my own rules here. What do we got here? What are we doing? All the textures. I've never been to this site. Is there a search? What are we doing here? Oh, okay, so where's... Oh, search. Here it is. Water. Really? Well, you know what? Fuck it. No, I can't do this. I need a water texture. It's just fucking give me a texture. This is gonna be... This is... Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alright, can I just... Yeah, I want to paste that image. There we go. Look at that. Nice and lazy. So now we're going to create a textures folder. It created it all last time. This is significantly less impressive than the first time I did this. Alright, so we saved that. We're going to reload. Oh, I got to get the URL out of there. Oh wait, no, what am I doing? I should be telling it to do it. Okay, I put a texture in textures water.jpg. A PNG. Oh, it's gonna update it for me. Even though I typed more than I would have if I had We got water textures! Okay, here we go. We got a texture in there. Now it's got a problem. It's repeating. So, okay, that works. Now let's stretch the texture over the plane. Right now, it is repeating. Perfect! There we go. Okay. And we got this beautiful, beautiful ocean. Let's increase the size of the plane by 200%. I wish it would just auto-save. That's the true vibe code. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Oh, great. Now, I stretch it. No, increase its width by 200% more. Its width. Let's see how that goes. Good enough. I wanted to get rid of this shit back here, but this is good enough. This is great. All right. Great. Now, let's add another texture. This time, an earth texture applied to the cube. Well, now it's going to ask me for another earth. So we'll keep that. And that's going to be broken. That's fine. Can you find an earth ping? It did, though. I swear to you. It gave me... okay, we fucked up a couple of times. and the URLs were 404s because they were hallucinated. But then on like the fourth try, it gave me a URL that actually worked. And I should just go get it. No. Last time you forgot I should be taking this to the, you gave me a earth texture URL from some site. Alright, fuck you. You're being a jerk. You fucking did this, dude. Is this even a real site? Yeah, it's a real site. Okay, and this is the one! This is the one! This is the map. Oh, you son of a bitch. This is the one. Alright, so we're gonna call it earth.jpg. Okay, I think that fulfills the mandate. Earth.jpg. So let's go back over here. Or save it. It's a green earth. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, added an earth JPG. Now the cube is green. The cube has a green tint. Oh no. Literally, oh no. Oh, alright, so now we get rid of the green tint. Perfect. Oh, look at this. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Whew. You did it. Glad I could help. Let me know if you need assistance with anything else. Oh, I do. So now we're going to go and... okay, let's change the cube into a sphere. A la peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Look at that. Oh no, it's not on its axis. That's fine. That's how the Earth always spins. Okay. The Earth sphere is spinning out of control. Let's make it only spin on its... So what are we looking at? The y-axis? Or is it Z? No, Z's deep. Alright, I'll keep that. Is that right? There it is! Now it's all BBC. Look at that. So we've created a little Earth. Let's see what else we can do. Okay. Awesome. Let's now add some... I haven't tried this before. We're going to try something a little different. Twinkling stars in the background against the black. I have no idea how it's going to go and accomplish this. I am excited to see how it does it. Oh, look at that. Oh shit. Oh, that's all right. Look at that! Look at the stars! Hot damn! Wow. Okay. Can we make the stars twinkle? Now I'm letting it figure out how it's going to do twinkling. Let's see where it goes. It says it's going to try to do opacity. All right. Yeah, kind of. Awesome. But they all twinkle at the same time and speed. Can we make them individually shimmer at different rates? This is gonna be fun. So we're gonna keep that. Nope, now we've lost the shimmering. Nope. Just static white now. No animation. Fix the twinkle effect by animating the opacity. Alright, do it, you fuck. The only thing missing here is a way to roll back several states. I'd have to go and use Git and like commit each individual one. See, it's not animating it. It's clearly has a bit of opacity set to it. They look dimmer in general, but the stars are not shimmering, twinkling. Let's see. We lost the context because I hit the thing wrong, and I'm curious how it's gonna modify the star twinkling logic. Make stars appear to twinkle more dynamically by adjusting. Because maybe it's not twinkling them enough. Maybe it's just like. Nope. Still static. And let's make sure it's not editing the wrong fucking file again. Okay, it's fine. Adjust the... Oh, now you're going to try to adjust the size? On game. We'll see how this looks. I'm curious. Now we got one in the ocean down here. Not seeing any animation of the stars at all. They are static. Oh, come on, man. You're killing me here. You were so close to being really cool. Save it. Oh, shit. All right. There we go. Now it works. However, stars get too big and the animation is much, much too fast. You know, there's probably some manager or boss out there who's like, yeah, this is... Fuck, we lost it. He's like, yeah, this is how coding can be done. We don't have to go and... yeah, it's a little rough around the edges, but that's all right. Lost the animation again. Still nothing. Dead. If you see, there you go. There's an example. I said dead, but it knew in the context that I meant still not working. That's fascinating. That's something I could never in my life, I never thought in my lifetime that kind of natural language querying would be possible. Oh, a lot of good results you're getting is here. There is no animation visible on the stars. Use a custom shader. Oh shit, dog. Are we going that far? Big changes here. What do we got? We got nothing. Okay, it's trying to load a star texture. You didn't say that. What the fuck? There's a lot of code this has gotten to here at this point. Where did the star texture? Oh, there it is, star texture. I don't have star texture. Star texture. I'm gonna give it a break as far as let's see if we can find a star sprite. No, not a star sprite, like pixel art sprite. There you go. Fine. I'm gonna find a really small one. We just do like, no, it's not gonna have a transparency. It's gonna have a transparency. Ugh. Ugh. What do I want to do? This is pretty. I like this. It's still not going to be transparent. It doesn't fucking help me. Get out of here. Give me a transparent star, you fuck. There we go. Go away. Yeah, go away. Go the fuck. One moment. Gonna be a dick. We're gonna find ourselves a nice star. A very pretty star. And these fucks have blocked the right mouse button. Oh, fuck, are you serious? Hold on a sec. Be right back. Okay. I had to smack somebody down and we got ourselves a sprite. It's not great. I mean, it's great. The art is great in and of itself, but it does not match our horrible style that we have accumulated for ourselves here. Okay, so we're gonna save it. Oh, there's our terrible star. It's kind of shimmering. Kind of, sorta. All right. Okay, so let's kill all the star opacity code. Let's just do that first off. Remove all code relating to star opacity, including the opacity factor attribute. Okay. It's going through. Save it. Okay, so now they're all nice and bright. These stars are not transparent. Question mark? Okay. Alpha blending. Fair enough. Let's see how that goes. Nope. Still have white background. It's gonna really suck if it turns out these stars didn't actually have a transparent background. And here I am just like, fucking fix it. Yeah, alright, let's double check that. Now the question is that actually a transparent background? Or is that literally just... I really can't fucking tell. I think... I don't know. Alright, hold on a sec. More of that existential crisis shit I was talking about before computer. Alright. You know what? I'm pretty much convinced that's actually the... Oh, fuck. Alright. Alright. One moment. Okay. So now the star has a proper alpha in the background. I'm so sorry. Reload. There we go. Okay. Okay. I'll own up to it. I had the PNG had no alpha, had no transparency set up. Sorry. No problem. If being D is resolved, the current code should work as expected. Okay, so it does work as expected. That's excellent. Unfortunately, it is upside down. However, can we make the stars rotate at different speeds from slow to very slow on the... We're gonna take a chance. I think it's the z-axis because it's going this way, I think. So let's try that. It has been 1 hour and 6 minutes. But to think that this could have gone even faster if we didn't have all those fuck ups with the, the wrong JavaScript file that it was editing. All right, so what do we got? Oh, look at that. That is not what I meant. But what it did make, I do like. It has parallax. Oh my goodness. And it's throbbing a little in the size. Just a little bit. Wow. That's pretty. I'm glad you like it. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to tweak or add. So I don't know how to say. I don't want to lose this, but I do want the individual stars. All right, you know what? I'll meet you halfway. Can we flip the y-axis of the star sprite? Keep that and boom! Right side up. Look at that. Perfect. Ah, this is amazing. Okay, so what can we do next? Oh yeah. Now, can we gently raise and lower the sphere like a sine wave? This is what I did last time. Save. And no problem. Going up and down, looking good. Getting a dip in the water. What water? The cosmic ocean. Oh, very nice. Okay. Let's... No, we can keep it that way. Can we... Oh, here we go. Now we're really gonna... Can we add a smaller moon-like sphere orbiting the bigger sphere? Hurry! Crack the whip! Move it! Oh, look at that! That's perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping. And it's parented to the. Oh, this is fucking perfect. Mega sweet! I'm thrilled. You love it. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to enhance. See. Okay, maybe it does something for me. when I compliment it. It's like, thanks. Okay. Now let's add a moon surface texture. Oh, look, it even used my wording. Moon-like sphere. Oh, Okay, so we're gonna save that, and now we're gonna go get a moon texture. Stealth moon. We got an eclipse going on. All right, so let's get ourselves a moon texture. This is fucking great. I'm sorry, I'm really having a great time. You know, I miss. You know, what's really ironic is that I was gonna say I'm having a great time. I haven't enjoyed coding like this in a long time. Even though it's not really coding, but it's kind of coding. It's something different. I haven't enjoyed this kind of shit in a while. And this looks good. Thank you, Naz. Can we just do this? Nope, of course not. But we can do this. And what's ironic is that I was reading an article the other day where this guy was basically saying, I don't like any of these automated tools because it takes the fun out of programming for me. You know, and it was funny because it's like, well, here I am just doing the exact opposite. I'm enjoying the shit out of this. This is perfect. Okay. Sweet. Sweat. Sweet. Now let's have the moon rotate. I know rotate in the opposite direction from the main sphere, but at the same speed. Oh, look at this one rising out of the ocean. I know it's not. I know it's just transparent over it, but yeah, that is transparent over it, isn't it? All right. Man, that's a surprise. Look at that. All right, I think that's right. Nobody look, but I'm gonna type something. There we go. Wait, what am I doing? Whatever. You're a good moon, Charlie Brown. Alright, so now we got a moon. Oh, you know what? We got to get more dramatic with this. Can we add lighting and shadows with the sun from the sun coming off at an angle? What I mean is coming off at an angle as opposed to straight on and down. Configure the objects to cast and receive shadows. Keep that. Oops. Okay. If this is working, it's not noticeable. Let's see how that goes. What the fuck is that? Wait, oh, I didn't keep it. See, it did this. This is something it did last time. It inserted these like debug things. Okay. No shadows. All I see is the camera helper lines. No shadows, etc. I still can't believe I can say that. I know I keep saying the same thing. This one's taking a little longer. It's kind of interesting. Right. Hey, there we are. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. There we go. Looks great. Can we make these shadows less intense. I know I should be saying make the light less bright, but fucking let it. Or wait, maybe we need a second. Oh, never mind. I won't question. Oh, the shadow's fucking up over there. Look at that. All right. Can we undo that last thing? Do you know what it did? Do you know what you just did? Is that gonna work? I've never had it like do that. It did. Look at that. Interesting. Okay. Maybe we can add a fill light on the opposite side. Much dimmer. Just to fill in the shadow. A bit. Get me a fill light, will you? Yes. But it knows why I'm doing it. This will add a subtle fill light to reduce the harshness of the shadows. Yes. Enough. Increasing the intensity of the fill light. Oh, it is kind of working. Look at the shadows underneath. So it is kind of working. It's just not right. You know what? I shouldn't be touching the keyboard. Wait, that's not working? Really? Fuck it, remove the fill. What? Remove the fill light entirely. It's no nonsense. Alright. I guess this is more realistic anyway. That's fine. Okay, let's darken the plane by 50%. Because that is a pretty bright bit of water. Cosmic water. It's ridiculous. There we go. Okay. Can we get rid of those camera helpers? Camera helpers. Is that it? Is that what they're calling them? Camera and light helpers. That'll probably get rid of those two lines. It's just kind of neat. There we go. Well, shit, man. I don't know where to go now. I think what I'll do is I will open up a console. We'll do git init, and we'll commit. We're gonna add all these. Git commit. Fuck. God damn it. And I gotta add a git ignore. So let me remove that node modules. Fuck. Get out of here, you goofball. Alright. Alright. Phase 1. We'll just call it phase 1. No, we're not pushing it anywhere. Okay, so that's nice. Now we can go back to that at some point. So now let's go back to edits, and I don't know really where to go from here. I know I added the text before. I don't really need to redo that. I kind of like where this went. And I think this is probably the appeal of vibe coding, which I know this is one of those fad phrases that somebody said somewhere and whatever. But as a concept, this is fun. This is just me, just riffing, improvising, it's like, we'll find a star. I didn't expect this is where we were going to go. I mean, our other one looked, let me try to pull that one up. Let me see what the easiest way to do that is. Let's see. There we go. This is what we originally had. Why isn't it? Why is it doing that? Is it Chrome? Is Chrome on? Oh, there it is. All right. I don't know why that happened. This is what we originally had. This is where I started my day. And this is the second go. And I think it actually looks better here. I mean, especially with the stars in the background and everything. And this is just like an hour and 20 minutes of fucking around. I mean, it's just... Now, can you imagine... Why isn't this... There we go. Now, can you imagine this is just for, like... Quickly, like... I mean, normally I would have the voice interface. So I could just speak this stuff. But even just typing it is not that bad. And imagine just relaxing and just being like... I got some ideas. Let's just do it. Yes, I can go and I can do the whole fucking thing. I can create a fight project. I can do all this thing. I can write the boilerplate and all that stuff. If I don't have to do any of that, and I can just have fun exploring an idea, why not? I mean, that's... no, I don't want to do that for every single project. But as a form of relaxation, as a form of just quickly prototyping something, point is, this is fun. You can have fun. There are other tools besides this. I'm using GitHub Copilot Edits. There are other tools. Cursor, as I understand it, is I loaded it up once and I didn't get very far with it, but it looks like it's a fork of VS Code, which is nice because you can use all your extensions and everything. But that kind of does a similar thing. I think it uses Claude. I've never used Claude. I haven't used it yet. I hear it's fantastic. So maybe it would wipe the floor with this. I don't know. But I'm going to put this on the GitHub. I'm going to put it in a GitHub repo, and you can play with it yourself. You can try it out. You can add stuff to it. If you add anything to it, you got to use a code generation tool though. But if you do anything cool with it, because anybody can go and just add. Anybody can use regular code and just type that shit. I want to see what you make with an automated tool. Let's see what happens. Okay. And I think I'm gonna put a pin in this for now. Like I'm gonna come back to it, right? Like we're gonna make a sequel to this. Yeah. So anyway, I should be back on Friday, and it's tomorrow. Today's Thursday. It's an odd day out. It's been an odd evening, and we'll be back on tomorrow night, barring any issues, with more of was it Atom Fall? Whichever. Atom Fall, Adam West. It was Batman. Arguably the best of his kind. We'll be back with more stuff. So see you on Friday. So let's get you out of here. Adios.